Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Vexed again, and we are back with the Saturday Swift Cup. This is Hodgeys Saturday Swift Cup in association with Hanbridge Transport Limited and the Ultimate Racing League. This round, we are at Brands Hatch Short Circuit in the lovely good old Blighty. So the grid after qualifying, we've got Mikey is on pole. Wayne G is up there in second place. We've got Pickle in third place. Ice Chand is fourth. We've got Hodgie in fifth. Smoky Tom is sixth. Vexed is 7th, Kev is in 8th, Slowpoke is 9th, Vinny Van Gogh 10th, Smurf bringing up the rear in 11th. So we're missing a few guys here this week, but without further ado, let's get into it. The klaxon sounded, they are off. Looking like everybody getting a bit of a conservative getaway there. We see somebody in the background pulling out. I think that was Ice Chan trying to go down the inside, but thinking better of it. Mikey, he's going to pull away in first place. We've got almost 3 wide as they come through that turn. That was second to third. Ice Chan, Pickle and Wayne G. It looks like Ice Chan now trying to put Mikey under some pressure. We've got Pickle getting the move done on Wayne G in the background there. In fact, there's a lot of shuffling going on. We're going to have to keep eyes on the grid because there is a lot of battles going on in this one. Kev getting a move done in the background there. So Pickle is currently in third place. Wayne G is in fourth place. He's being hounded by Hodgie. Hodgie going a little bit deep there. He's going to have Smoky Tom right on the back of him now. And he has Smoky Tom looking for a move. Vex looking for a move on Smoky Tom. He's slinging it up the inside. I think he might get that done fairly easily. Tom is still there. No, Tom's slotted back in behind. So we've got Tom in 7th place. Slowpoke is in 9th. We've got Kev. And then, oh, it's almost 4 wide. Almost 4 wide as they come into turn 1. Somebody going a little bit deep there. I think Kev came off worst out of that. He's dropped all the way down to the back. And then we've got Slowpoke. Slowpoke having a massive moment. He's going to rejoin in 11th place. So Mikey is still out in first place. Obviously, he debuted with us, didn't he, a couple of weeks back. I think it was the first round of the Swift Cup. He's currently managed to put it on pole position, and he's doing well at the moment, isn't he? He's fending Raj off. Raj there in the Chrome Swift, trying to chase Mikey down. As you can see, we are still plagued with stability issues within the lobby. Everybody looking a bit sketchy through there. Wayne G now crept up onto the back of Raj. He's going to be looking to size up a move, isn't he? I imagine. There it comes. Raj covering off the inside early as they come into the final turn. Sweeping right-hander. A very dodgy turn, catching a lot of people out, I think, on the evening. So Smoky Tom's managed to move his way through to 4th place. And then we've got Pickle and Vexed having a bit of a battle there. Vexed all over the back of Pickle in the Domino's livery. Vex trying to hound him. Pickle looking like one of the more stable cars on track at the moment. Everybody else showing a bit of the lag, bit of the glitchiness. Sideways porpoising, as we've come to call it. Don't worry, Smurf, I won't bring it up too many times. So Vexed is in 6th place currently. He's trying to chase down Pickles. He lost out that place, didn't he? And trying to put them two under some pressure now. Pickle and Smoky Tom up ahead of him. Hodgie is in 7th place. He's trying to creep onto the back of Vex now. He's in a Rich Energy liveried Suzuki Swift Sport. Obviously a one-mate cup, this one. And there is actually a little trophy to be had by the winner. I think it is actually pretty close at the top at the moment. Vinny's currently in 8th. He's actually opting for the hards. He's going for the same strategy as last week, I believe. I suspect he'll be going hard, medium, soft, which is in fact what Vex did last week as well. And then we had the wet race, didn't we? Kev's up to 9th. still trying to chase down Vinny. He's in the M&M livery. Smurf. Oh, as Kev has a bit of a moment there, a little bit of a twitch up ahead. Wayne G's actually got the move done on Ice Chan now, so we'll check back in with them guys in just a second. Slowpoke, he's bringing up the rear still. Not managing to get onto the back of the guy. Oh, Mikey started making a few errors. I think his tyres are starting to feel it now. He's going to have to go careful, isn't he? He doesn't want to dip his wheel off onto the grass too many times because that will slow him down. So Mikey's still currently firmly in the lead at the moment. He's got the fastest lap as well for 0.47 or at 47.029, should I say. Wayne G, he's managed to get that move done on Raj. He wanted to get in front of him as opposed to behind him because that livery or livery, however you want to say it, is very blinding. I think that might have been Raj's tactic in this one. Perhaps he thought, you know, if he could blind everyone and he might not be able to go for a move. Not affecting Wayne G though. He must have his sunglasses on. He's got the old Ray-Bans out. Oh no, we got Vex going for a move on Hodgie. He managed to get it done. Who else was there? Pickle. We've lost Pickle. So we got... There he is. We can just see him coming into shot now. So we've got Smoky Tom, followed by Vex, followed by Hodgie. Them three, all quite close to each other. We had Pickle in the mix as well. Or Vex looking like he was going to go for a move up the inside there. Not quite close enough. Smoky Tom still holding on to fourth currently. Hodgie, quite wide there was Hodgie. He did well to hold on to that, didn't he? All too easy to get it sliding on the Astro. Smoky Tom now, he is trying to get away from Vex, isn't he? But Vex is having none of it at the moment. Vex is also being hounded by Hodgie as well. We thought, well, it looked like Hodgie had gone quite deep, but doesn't look like he's lost the momentum at the moment, does it? He's still firmly with Vex, so... In fact, he might even be able to size up a move. Coming into turn one, Paddock Hill, up into Druids. Looking good at the moment, this Smoky Tom. Vex still being put under pressure by Hodgie. He's trying to mount that pressure on. Vex just trying to stay smooth and consistent. Not being distracted by the cats in this first one. And it looks like Smoky Tom's starting to stretch his legs a little bit now. It looks like he's started to pull away from Vex and Hodge. So doing well at the moment is Smoky Tom. Oh, another moment there from Hodgie in the background. He likes that Astro, doesn't he? Oh, as he takes a bit too much of that curb. Got him a little bit out of shape. And he's actually picked up a 0.5 second penalty as well, which is going to null his efforts somewhat to stay with that slipstream of Vex. He may end up losing that position to Pickle. Pickle's actually started creeping up onto the back of him again now as well. He must have had a moment, Pickle. He must have missed it, but currently in 7th. He's going to try and take that 6th position away from Hodgie. In fact, everybody putting in 47 something as a lap respectively, so all well within the pace at the moment. So Pickle is now trying to put the pressure on Vex, on Hodgie even. Hodgie's chasing Vex still. See if he manages to get past Hodgie when Hodgie serves that penalty. Just make sure he doesn't have to drop off any pizzas on the way. That would put a spanner in the works. So yeah, Hodgie pulling over to the inside to serve that penalty. I think Pickle's going to get through. He's gone the long way round, and he has. He managed to get through before the first turn, before Paddock Hill, so all is well at the moment. Hodgie's trying to come back though. Hodgie's trying to come back. He's going to get it into Druids. He might do. And he does. That was a great move there from Hodgie. But no, look. Pickle going for the switchback. Not quite getting it done. That was a great attempt, though. Oh, Mikey's actually dropped to 3rd place now, so we're going to have a look at the race leaders in just a second. So we've got Pickle. He's in 7th place, still trying to get his way past Vexed. In fact, I think this might be where he gets it done. Oh, not quite. But is he alongside? He might be alongside coming down the start-finish straight. It's going to be a bit of a drag race into Paddock Hill. Turn 1. Vex just managing to stay ahead for the meantime. Is Pickle going to look into Druids? No, Vex covered it off. He might have to switch back though. Definitely the battle is heating up between these two, isn't it? And then we've got Vinny Van Gogh down in 8th. He's a little way off the back of the pack now. He is going for a long first stint though. He's on the racing hards. Well, he might actually be trying to get him out of the way as quick as he can, but he's still out on him on the 13th lap, so I imagine he is going for a long stint. Slowpoke back up to 9th. He had that moment, didn't he? I'm not sure if there's a little bit of contact or if he just lost it coming through Paddock Hill down the hill, but currently up to 9th. We've got Smurf and Kev. They're battling it out now. Smurf trying to stay ahead of Kev. He's managing to do all right so far, isn't he? Is Mikey's actually gone into the pits. So I think maybe Mikey was suffering a bit with the tyre wear. Perhaps that was where he lost the 2 positions to Ice and went, oh no, Smurf. He drops it into that turn. That's going to let Kev through, and it has. Is Smurf going to go into the pits? No, he stayed out. So Wayne G is now the new race leader. And it looks like he's actually creeping onto the back of Smurf and Kev, so already at risk of getting lapped. The back 2, only 11 minutes in. Obviously a 30-minute race. 2 30-minute races this evening. Ice Chan and Smokey just running into the back of Ice Chan there. He wants that 2nd position. He's starting to challenge Ice now. I think Ice is going to be feeling the pressure. Although he normally stays cool as a cucumber, doesn't he, does Ice? Might even be getting the ice packs out. Oh, there is quite a bit of lag going on between these two. Ice staying ahead for the meantime. So Wayne G has peeled into the pits. Ice Chan is going to become the new race leader. Smoky Tom promoted to 2nd place. Vex has stayed out as well. He's gone up to 3rd. We've got Pickle in 4th. So these guys all favouring track position. Oh, Smoky gets the move done. I don't think Raj saw that coming. I think he got caught on the back foot there. He got caught sleeping, and Smoky manages to get past easily. Takes up the lead of the race. He's actually doing all right on the mediums as well, isn't he? If you look at the graphic on the bottom left-hand side, the tyre indicator, you can see that Smokey is on the racing mediums, and they are definitely lasting a lot longer than the softs are. Ice Chan's front softs are completely dead almost. He's got a tiny bit of tread left on his right-hand side. I think he's peeling into the pits now, so Vexed is going to go through and take that 2nd position away momentarily. We got Pickles there as well. Pickle, he's moved up to 3rd place. These two now trying to chase down Smoky Tom. See these guys opting for a bit of a longer stint on the first stint. They've gone for the medium tyres. Well, Smokey and Vexed have at least. Pickle still out on the softs. He's managed to make them work, hasn't he? Maybe using that slight traction control. I imagine he's got it on 1. Is possibly saving his tyres somewhat. Because we did see some of the other guys, didn't we? On the softs, they'd eaten into them quite a bit, unless maybe Pickle's had a bit of a reserved first stint so far, and he's managed to save them softs, so he's got a bit of rubber to be able to attack these guys. Now as he goes for a move around the final turn, he's got it up the inside. Vexed is holding it there as they come down the start-finish line. I think he's going to have to dip in behind. I don't think he's going to win the corner before T1. Oh, and he's actually trying to go the long way round. Has he got it done? So they're still side by side through turn 1, up into Druids. Looks like Vexed has just managed to edge ahead. His Pickle's going to get the switch back. He's looking quite strong at the moment. Ice Chan is now in the pits. Pickle well and truly putting Vext under some pressure now. He had a bit of a moment earlier, didn't he? But looking like he's fairly confident now. Oh, he's actually dived into the pit. So Vext favouring track position. I think he'll be pitting next time round. Pickle has dived into the pits. So Vext still currently second place for the meantime. Pickle is third, but he's going to lose that to Wayne G, who has pitted on the previous lap. Now on fresh mediums. In fact, I think he went hards first, didn't he? So I think he did a lap on hards, and now he's back out on the mediums. So Wayne G fairly confident that he can take the mediums to the end of the race now. 15 minutes left. Mikey started on pole, didn't he? Currently in 5th place. He's on fresh mediums as well. I think they're a lap or two old now. I think he must have had a moment now to lose that first place to Wayne and Ice, wasn't it? And Vinny Van Gogh, he's up to 6th. He was on the hards, he's now on the fresh mediums. As I said, I thought he was going for hard, medium, soft, and he is definitely going for hard, medium, soft in his strategy. He ran them hards for quite a long time, didn't he? It was at least up to lap 14 or 15. Maybe a bit longer. Didn't quite see him going to the pits. Ice Chand is now on the mediums. I think he ran the softs first, so he's going for soft, medium, hard on his strategy. Then we got Pickle currently in 7th place. He's on some fresh mediums. He was also on the softs, wasn't he, for his first stint, so yet to run the hards. As we see Vext is gone in on the hard, so he'll be looking to get rid of them. I think he'll be back out on the mediums. Slowpoke's on some fresh softs. He must have run the mediums to start with, or the hards. I didn't quite see. Perhaps that's what caught him out, perhaps that's why we saw him have a moment. Hodgie is in 9th currently. Fresh mediums for Hodgie. Smurf, he's in 10th. Not being pressured by Kev at the moment, he's on fresh mediums as well. Kev is currently 11th place, and he's about to get lapped by Smoky Tom, who is still in 1st place. He's in the lead of the race. But we'll go on board with Smoky Tom for a minute. And he's on some fresh racing hards. So Vext has already pitted, hasn't he, to get rid of his. He's back out on the medium, so it'll be interesting to see if the undercut works. Currently down in 6th, so, and he was behind Smokey, wasn't he? So maybe the overcut is the best one to go for on this track. Does he pit this time, or is he going to carry on the hards? And he does, so he's going to get rid of them hard compound now. He's going to come back out on the mediums, on the softs, sorry. Wayne G, he's on the mediums. He pitted quite early, didn't he? He got rid of the hards after 1 lap. He's now on a couple of lap old mediums. He's managed to take up the lead of the race though. Mikey's moved up to 2nd place as everybody pits. And Vinny, Steve Kerno, he's come from nowhere, hasn't he? He's come from the back of the field. Maybe his strategy's starting to pay off for him as well. He's currently 3rd slot on the podium. Ice Chan not too far behind him though. There is Ice. Ice being chased down by Smokey. And then not far behind Smokey, we have got Vext and Pickle. Start lap 24. Mikey's still the current fastest lap of 47.029. And it looks like Smoky Tom's actually started creeping up onto the back of Ice Chan again. Smoky Tom looking very confident tonight. Oh, he has a bit of a moment there. He hasn't really lost the pace though, has he? He's still well within that slipstream range. Oh, he gets a little bit out of shape through that last turn though. I think that might cost him a little bit. In fact, it doesn't look like he's lost that much momentum at all. I think he is still well within that suck range. So Vex is still currently 6th. A little bit of a gap now to Pickles in 7th. Bit of a gap between him and Slowpoke in 8th. Hodgey is there in 9th. Quite a bit of a gap between him and the rest of the field now. And then we got Smurf. Smurf's just being lapped there by Wayne G. He's in 10th place. He's starting to have a battle now with Kev. He might be at risk of losing that place to Kev. He'd do well to try and stick with Wayne G at the moment, try and use the advantage of the slipstream and try and create a bit of a gap to Kev. I think that is all we always see. Well, we did see the rear wheels come off the ground there. That must be very sketchy feeling when you're inside the car and the rear wheels come off the floor. He held on to it well though, didn't he? Kev is starting to put him under some pressure now though. Looking like Kev might be able to go for a move for the next couple of turns. Obviously gets a little bit out of shape coming into the final turn though, doesn't he? Oh, just dipping a wheel onto the gravel there. That could have ended in tears. He's staying with Smurf quite nicely though, is Kev, so Wayne G still currently in 1st place. He's got a bit of a gap now between him and Mikey, who's in 2nd place. Mikey has got the back markers of Kev and Gary to contend with. You see him just go through the shot there. I imagine they will be aware of the blue flags. Course. Oh, as we got free, oh, very close now. Smoky Tom looking for a move on Raj, going into the back of him. Oh, that was unlucky. That's going to let Vex through. Vex gets through easily. He's taking up that 3rd position. Raj is still with him though. Raj is trying to come back on him. We got Smoky Tom not far behind, Ice, and then we got Pickles as well. Looked like Smoky Tom just out braking himself a little bit. He went into the back of Raj, put Raj a little bit offline. Oh, as Raj goes offline there, that's let Tom through. I think maybe he went a little bit deep there. As they all get a little bit greedy on that apex. If you take too much on that curb, it will land you with a penalty. You see the fascinating ghost trees on that last turn. Oh, Vex with a bit of a moment. That almost let Smokey through. He's not going to give it up easily though, is he? Smoky Tom with a flash of the lights there. He wants that 3rd position. Oh, it's Ice. Ice going deep there through Paddock Hill. Pickles have managed to go through. Well, looks like this might be it. It might be where Smoky Tom manages to get it done. No, not quite. He is well on Vex now though, isn't he? Yeah, another flash of the lights there, letting him know he's there. I'm sure Vex isn't going to let it bother him too much. Just going to try and focus on the race. Oh, as he actually does, he makes an error. He's allowed Smoky Tom through. He's going to have to slot into that slipstream, as he does. Is he going to be able to go for a move into... Oh, and he's going for a move into Paddock Hill. Vex down the inside. He's got it done. Is Smoky Tom going to have an answer for that? Is he going to come back into Druids? He might do. No, Vex covered it off early. Smoky looking for the switch back again, though. So these two are having a great battle at the moment. I think Vext is still at risk of losing that position. You can see how close Smokey is now. One little error from Vext and that'll be it. In fact, this looks like it might be it. Is Smokey going to get past through the final turn? Not quite. I think Vext is still ahead as they come down the start-finish straight. He is. Is Smokey going to send it up the inside though, down into Paddock Hill? Not quite late enough on the brakes. So we've got Wayne G is in first place. We've got Mikey in second place. Vext is currently third. We've got Smokey Tom in fourth. Pickle is in fifth. Not far behind him in sixth is Ice Chand. Then we got Vinny, Slowpoke, Hodgie still currently ninth. Kev finally managing to get past Smurf. He's up to 10th. Smurf is in 11th, and there is a big gaggle of cars forming behind them now. I think, where is it? Yeah, Smokey and Vex still having a battle. Vex trying to keep that third position. Smokey trying to get a long way round. Not managing to get it done that time round. Slowpoke is now into the pits. I think that is too late. I think he's missed the pit window, so that might end up with a penalty for him, unfortunately. I think maybe trying to just get the most out of the tyres as he can, saving it till the last minute to get into the pits. Smokey Tom actually pushing Vex along now. And there we go, he managed to get the switchback done. That was a nice move there from Tom. That was almost textbook. Well, that was very textbook. Sent him the dummy in and got it up the inside. Vex a little bit out of shape through the final turn. And it looks like these two are actually starting to catch up to oh, you see, Kev's rear wheels were way off the floor then. That was brilliant to see. Quite interesting to see if we could get a rear view shot of some of the cars coming into that braking zone. So Vex dropping a fourth now. Also, we've got some back markers in the mix as well. Smokey Tom, he's on the back of Gary Smurf. He's going to be trying to get past him. Smurf is going to be aware that he's getting blue flagged. He's probably going to try and stay out of the way. And he is. Yeah, he's way out of the way. Is Vex and Pickle going to get through as well? Not for the minute. Oh, it looks like Vex went a little bit deep. That's allowed Pickle to come alongside him. He's had to slot back in behind though. Pickle really starting to put the pressure on Vex now. He's trying to pull away his Vex, but looking like them softs ain't actually work. Oh, as they come up to a rolling roadblock. Kevin Smurf side by side. They're having a battle still as well. Oh, Vex almost into the back of Smurf there. I think it's going to allow Pickle alongside. He has got alongside. Is it going to let him take that position away? It is a drag race between all four of them guys. We've got Kevin Smurf having a drag race. We've got Pickle and Vex having a drag race. Vex going to try and hold it around the outside. Pickle managing to get it done that time. Oh, if Vex ain't careful, he's going to lose that place to Vinny as well. Vinny crept up out of nowhere. Smurf and Kev, they're staying over to the right hand side of the track to let the faster guys through. So fourth place has moved through. Vex in fifth has moved through. Vinny Van Gogh has moved through. So not being held up too much by the back markers. Obviously the back markers of Gary and Kev are still having a mammoth battle of their own. And they still are side by side. We've got to have a look at that, haven't we? We are coming into the final stage of this race. So I just want to see a bit from, where are they? There they are, Kev. Oh no, Kevin Smurf, Kev. I don't know what happened there. I think there was contact between Vex and Kev. I'm not too sure. It looked like Vex was off as well, so that was unfortunate. But anyway, this is your race leader. He's going to get through to start another lap, isn't he? In fact, I think everyone maybe getting through. So this will be the start of his final lap. We are 29.5 minutes into this race, obviously being a 30-minute race. You have seen the lap times are around the 48-minute mark, 47, 48 minutes, so 48 second even, 48 minute. So yeah, I think that will be the final lap for Wayne G. So as he comes up to the final stages, the final sector of this track, he has got quite a sizable gap over Smoky Tom. So yeah, he definitely dominated this one, didn't he? So Wayne G is going to take the checkered flag. He'll finish in first place. Smoky Tom, he's going to bring it home in second place. That's a great result there for Smoky Tom. He looked confident from start to finish, didn't he? It's a nice result there for Mikey as well. Mike's going to finish in third. Pickle fourth, Vinny fifth, Vexed. He's got Ice Chan all over the back of him now. Is Ice Chan going to get past? He's not close enough, is he? So yeah, Vex finishing in sixth. Ice Chan was seventh. We got Slowpoke eighth, Hodgie ninth, Smurf in 10th, and Kev was in 11th. Well, that was race one, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. I will see you in the next one. I've been your boy Vex. Good night.